लाइफ तो रोज है ना,
Right.
लाइफ तो 365 दिन है ना, लाइफ तो एग्जाम का दिन नहीं है. आई वांटेड टू जॉइन द आर्मी.
Oh, lovely. अच्छा, okay.
फिर एक दिन मेरी मॉम को मैंने जाके बोला कि अच्छा ऐसा अगर करना है तो क्या करना है.
हाँ.
तो मेरी मॉम ने बोला यार देखो बहुत नोबल है तुम्हारा थॉट, बट तुम्हारी माँ अब मैं तुमको जानती हूँ तो मैं तो दो चीजें बताती हूँ.
हाँ.
एक, जो चीज तुम्हें नहीं है वो आर्मी मांगती है, और तुम्हें नहीं है वो क्या है, वो है डिसिप्लिन.
Of course.
I mean, outside of parents, in school, with friends, your peer group matters a lot. I was very fortunate at that time to have very smart, very bright friends.
Right.
It's also, I think 11th, 12th is where you start developing your method of learning for yourself. Right? You don't have a teacher anymore who's saying, do this, ये homework है, आप ये करो. 11th, 12th में आपको थोड़ा और freedom होता है to set your own hours, to figure how you want to learn something. It's okay to fail. But don't stop the first time you fail. Understand that a failure doesn't mean you are not good enough. A failure means you need to work harder, right?
Hello people, today we have my brother, friend, mentor, teacher, college senior and of course my ex-boss. Someone who has dabbled with pop culture so much so that art and pop culture kind of is an ingrained part of his personality. One of the most important things why he is here is he is an engineering graduate who happened to do a lot of different things in life. He is NIT Nagpur pass out, the then Regional Engineering College. So here we are. Give it up to Vineet now to introduce himself. Hi Vineet, what's happening? What's up?
Hey man, good to talk to you after a while. Thank you for that lovely introduction. It was an NIT when I went there as well. So yeah, but that feels like a long time ago. So yeah, glad to be here, man. You gave me a brief sense of what you wanted to do with this, and it sounds very exciting. Something that's very important to talk about. So yeah, happy to be here, happy to share my learning whatever I can.
Lovely. I expect a lot of action from this particular conversation, especially because of the kind of conversations that you and I have had, and some of them are most dear to both of us. So let me open this to you in this way. Vineet, you hail from Nagpur, and someone who did his schooling in English medium. थोड़ा सा अपने बारे में बताओ, मतलब आपके टाइम पे कैसे स्कूलिंग होती थी, आपके टाइम पे बचपन से सपने कैसे आप लोग देखते थे, क्या होता था, किस तरह से बचपन आपका रहा, थोड़ा सा कैसे बताइए.
या तो मतलब मैं इतना बूढ़ा भी नहीं हूँ. बहुत बदल गया, बट चीजें मतलब बदल गई लास्ट 20 साल में.
10th क्लास मेरे ख्याल से 2002 होगा ना, 2002 2001
2003. तो मतलब हाँ, लास्ट 20 years चीजें बदल तो गई है बहुत, मतलब इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाउ एजुकेशन, लर्निंग, अपॉर्चुनिटीज. जब मैं स्कूल में था 90s एंड अर्ली 2000s, एट दैट टाइम वी वर स्टिल लाइक द लास्ट मोमेंट, लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ engineer, doctor, lawyer वाला जो options हुआ दिया जाता. I think late 2000s में those options started changing a little more. But when I was in school, those were any good bright student would aspire to, right? And again, being a good bright student at that time, I also aspired to be an engineer at a time. I mean, I first started out here. जब मैं actually अगर मैं if I think back to my youth, I wanted to join the army.
Oh, lovely. Achha, okay.
Yeah. Because my uncle was in the army. He's retired now. He's retired as a colonel. He's a Manipuri, and I mean, there's certain charm to army life, right? And
one thing we need that you and I both don't know about it is I also wanted to join army back then. मैं भी NDA cadet बनने के सपने देखता था उस टाइम.
Correct. And I really wanted to do it. I talked to a lot of people, friends, seniors, people in my uncle's circle and all of that. And I was pretty serious. This I'm talking about class 7, class 8. I was pretty serious कि यार आर्मी ज्वाइन करता हूँ.
Sure.
फिर एक दिन मेरी मॉम को मैंने जाके बोला कि अच्छा ऐसा अगर करना है तो क्या करना है.
हाँ.
तो मेरी मॉम ने बोला यार देखो बहुत नोबल है तुम्हारा थॉट, बट तुम्हारी माँ अब मैं तुमको जानती हूँ तो मैं तो दो चीजें बताती हूँ.
हाँ.
एक, जो चीज तुम में नहीं है वो आर्मी मांगती है, और तुम्हें नहीं है वो क्या है? वो है डिसिप्लिन.
Of course.
So while I was मतलब and while I was I mean when I say discipline, ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं मतलब उद्यमी बच्चा था. अब थोड़ा अपने मन की कि हाँ यार ठीक है, अगर मतलब मुझे सुबह 5:30 बजे उठ के ट्यूशन जाके खेलना है, फिर स्कूल करना है, फिर खेलना है, तो मैं देखता हूँ मेरा my mom said army requires a discipline to someone else's way of thinking, working, etc. Till it difficult होगा personality wise. और दूसरा capability wise, I think, and again I'm going to sound very sad when I say this, but my mom thought that I was too smart to go to the army, right? Which now when I think about it, अभी इतना सारा philosophy, politics, ये वो सब सोच के अगर लगता है कि हाँ यार मेरा जो bent of mind है वो अभी आर्मी में नहीं चल सकता. But anyway, that's a different issue. So when my mom said that, I asked her, okay, so what do you think I should do? At that time, the Triple E started in 2001, and Triple E started in 2002, JE started in 2099, 2000. So this is all around that time this conversation is happening, and my parents realized that RECs, engineering colleges, are the coming big trend, and people were doing well. This is all the time of, you know, the IT boom 90s mein.
Right. Of course. Yes.
All of that.
Y2K और पता नहीं internet was just coming up to the scene.
Absolutely, right? And you have to understand that the IITs became a brand around this time because of this. Okay, IITs been around since 65, 66. First few IITs started. Right? RECs have been around since 70, like GRC at that time, which later became NIT, is around 1963, 62. So all of these colleges were around for the Nehru years or the Indira years also, but it was only in the 90s that engineering or Indian engineering became like much more of a solid brand, right? And my parents were like, I think this sounds like a good thing. You're good at math, you're decent working kid. If you apply yourself, IIT should be the target for you. And I also asked a couple of my friends, and at that time यार क्या होता है, आपका peer group बहुत matter करता है.
Right.
So I mean, outside of parents, in school with friends, your peer group matters a lot. I was very fortunate at that time to have very smart, very bright friends.
Especially मुझे लगता है कि at least, I mean, 6th class, 7th class के बाद में तो कई सारे decisions आपके friends ही influence करते हैं. Like, if someone is interested in science, then you might as well take that extra step to become smarter in science in that sense. Because वो camaraderie ज़्यादा important होती है than the whole gamut of things around us that we are supposed to do.
बिल्कुल. I think it's both good and bad. It's good because obviously if it's a positive environment, and I was very fortunate. I had 5 or 6 very close friends who were all really smart guys. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have PhDs now. While one guy is still in Bombay with me doing a job. So yeah, 5, 6 of us got together and we started preparing for IIT. Right? So it started with
एक सेकंड
9th standard.
IIT की पढ़ाई शुरू होने से पहले थोड़ा सा मैं स्टेप बैक लेना चाहूंगा. Help me understand this. When we are in class 9, 10, even today, the way road to JEE preparation begins, students kind of feel that around class 9, class 10, they get that inkling that hey, probably this is the thing that I wanted to do. तो आपके पास वो clarity कब आई थी? And the more important thing that I want to know from you is how clear were you कि हाँ यार engineer बन सकते हैं, engineering is the thing, and why did you think कि engineer बनना चाहिए? मतलब apart from the regular parents influence that we all go through.
मुझे clarity नहीं आई. मुझे clarity second year में जाके.
Sure.
हाँ, मतलब I'm very upfront and I've always maintained this. मुझे clarity second year engineering में जाके मुझे करना क्या है. मेरा understanding बहुत simple था यार, और मतलब my mom is a teacher, my family is full of teachers, so I have a very clear understanding that आप कॉलेज में जो कर रहे हो वो ठीक है, अच्छी बात है, but it need not be what you end up doing in life. So while education is one thing, what you want to do might come to you sometime much later. So 9th, एक्चुअली 9th-10th से पहले 8th-9th की बात कर रहा हूँ. मुझे क्लैरिटी नहीं थी यार. मुझे इतनी क्लैरिटी थी कि यार ठीक है, my parents believe that I should try for something more than what the two options that I had for myself. Army was one, the other was history major. मुझे हिस्ट्री में बहुत शौक था, तो वो अगेन आई डिस्कार्डेड दैट फॉर माई सेल्फ थिंकिंग अब इतना प्रैक्टिकल मैं बचपन से हूँ कि मैंने सोचा था चलो ठीक है, इफ आई लाइक हिस्ट्री आई कैन रीड हिस्ट्री ऑल माई लाइफ, आई डोंट नीड टू गेट अ डिग्री. So that I continue to do. But yeah, at that time when my parents said try for EEE, I just found it happened to be a close group of friends who all decided to do it at the same time. So मैं उसमें चल दिया यार. I was doing well at tests. The subject matter was decently interesting. थोड़ा वो भी फील आता था कि अरे देखो क्लास में जो लोग पढ़ रहे हैं उनसे ज्यादा मुझे आता है और हमारे दोस्तों को आता है 4-5 लोग. तो हम लोगों ने स्टार्ट कर दिया है. वो सब ब्रिलियंट ट्यूटोरियल्स और फिटजी के ये आते थे, सेट्स आते थे, तो वो मंगाना शुरू कर दिया 8th 9th 10th में. थोड़ा वो सब दोस्तों के साथ सॉल्व करते गए. अभी भी ऐसा कुछ मतलब मैं एकदम क्लियर नहीं था कि मैं इंजीनियरिंग क्यों कर रहा हूँ, राइट, एक्सेप्ट फॉर द फैक्ट दैट आई नो दैट अ बंच ऑफ स्मार्ट पीपल आर डूइंग इट विथ मी, सो इट कांट बी ऑल रॉन्ग. And I'm good at it. Not like मुझे इतना स्ट्रगल करना पड़ रहा है कि मतलब मैं रोते रोते घर जा रहा हूँ. It wasn't that situation, right? So I was quite fortunate in that sense that जो भी थोड़ी बहुत पढ़ाई लिखाई बचपन से करी थी, तो जो भी थोड़ा बहुत जो भी थोड़ी बुद्धि दी हुई है भगवान ने, वो यूज करते करते 8th 9th 10th निकल गया आराम से. 11th भी निकल गया आराम से. तो this is around that time कि मैंने realize किया कि अच्छा ठीक है, I enjoy this, I am good at it, but it doesn't seem like what I want to do for the rest of my life, right? Like I wasn't one of those guys who would solve Verodov in their free time. है मेरे वैसे दोस्त जो PhD कर चुके हैं अभी नैनोटेक में और इसमें, और people are making medical devices that can be implanted in your heart. So obviously I had to do amazing stuff because they really enjoy it, and I think that's what became clear to me in those years, right? 9th 10th 11th मैंने ये realize किया कि यार जो मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ engineering के लिए, जो मैं preparation कर रहा हूँ, it may be a good college option.
Okay.
It may not be a good career option.
Nice.
And again,
relatively speaking, if you look at the student diaspora and the kind of exposure students have thanks to the internet now, I would say you still had a great head start in terms of having clarity in your head. I think a lot of us struggled through this. I believe even today, despite having internet and despite having great social circles and everything, a lot of people don't really get that clarity even in class 11. So I think the head start part is something that I mean, kudos to that, to have that understanding. Vineet, I want to pause you here a little. What I want to do is, I want you to take a step back. हम थोड़ा सा तेज जा रहे हैं. अगर हम 11th क्लास की पढ़ाई से शुरुआत करते हैं चीज़ों, ठीक है? How comfortable were you with the curriculum? Because होता क्या है ना, the one thing that happens with a lot of students is 11th class unit test तक सब कुछ सही जा रहा होता है, right? यूनिट टेस्ट के बाद जब नया करिकुलम आने की शुरुआत होती है, दैट इज द टाइम व्हेन योर फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ वेक्टर्स एंड काइनेमेटिक्स काइंड ऑफ स्टार्ट शेकिंग, राइट? So how was it for you? How comfortable were you in that sense? How was your preparation happening in that particular time zone, if I can call it?
I think it's a very important time that you asked about. I think people should be using it to discover what they truly like. For me, how it was, because I was a good student, generally good at maths or whatever, मुझे concepts अच्छे से समझ आए. थोड़ा सा मेहनत लगता था कुछ चीजों में, हाँ ठीक है, मतलब certain type of functions, certain type of applications, whatever. When calculus gets introduced, especially when integration gets introduced, it takes you some time to understand, right? So I have always preferred understanding the concept over practicing the solution. तो मेरा प्रॉब्लम वहां पे कि मैंने प्रैक्टिस करना छोड़ दिया basically, right? I started focusing a lot on the concept, and I started focusing on trying to get my understanding down. I think that's what happened to me. Right, 11th, 12th May, I realized that I'm not as good at certain parts of subjects that I was earlier, right? So just conceptually, like multiplication is a concept you understand, you're good for life. Long division is a concept you understand, you're good for life. Right? But certain places, certain concepts, as we went deeper in physics, as we went deeper in math, I realized that I didn't realize it then. I realize it now. Right? I should have sat down and really got down mechanisms of solving things. Really got down mechanisms of how one thing moves into another, other than just getting like a conceptual understanding of what it is. So that I think I struggled with a little bit in 11th and 12th. 11th standard. Sometime in the second half of 11th standard was the first time I got like a 68 or something in math. That was the first time I realized that old methods need to change as you grow older. You need to find a new way of studying. You need to find a new way of absorbing. Practice becomes much more important. It also, the other thing that I think I was very fortunate with, but a lot of people around me were not, was that you start benchmarking yourself against the people who are doing really well, right? Because बचपन में वही आदत है, क्लास में वो first आ रहा है, तुम क्यों first नहीं आ रहे हो? Those things become a little more pronounced.
Correct.
Because now you've been with your friends for much longer, etc. So, मेरा एक दोस्त है जैसे, I have a friend called Shouvik Chaudhary. He's now a PhD in nanotech. IIT Bombay, MTech 2010 is what I did. Now this guy and I were very close friends. Jitna he is good at maths and physics, etc. Utna I was good at English, social sciences, poetry. So around the same time he failed in English.
Oh, okay.
When I got 68 in maths.
Right.
So that was what really stood out to me, that hey, everybody has those little bits of pieces that you struggle with. Obviously there are some all-rounder guys who were like, it rolls off their exam sheets, and marks just never stop, right? But I saw other people also struggle with aspects of what they are learning and how they are learning it also better. It's not just about पढ़ लिया, याद कर लिया, चलेगा exam. Right? It's also, I think 11th, 12th is where you start developing your method of learning for yourself, right? You don't have a teacher anymore who's saying do this, ये homework है, आप ये करो. 11th, 12th में आपको थोड़ा और freedom होता है to set your own hours, to figure how you want to learn something. Teaching becomes less classroom, more personal interest, more professorial. So ये सारी चीजों का I think 11th, 12th का impact I would want to call out that it's not just about what you do in the books or in the exams also. It's something, it's somewhere where you're developing your own method of learning. और वो I think बहुत important, मेरे लिए बहुत important था at that time. I continue to realize that मैं जो बाहर पढ़ता हूँ, that has an impact on how I do things, etc. And later these things kind of became important. I don't know if that completely answered your question.
What I've realized is you've become a person who is solidly application driven, who has kind of condensed a lot of information in his head and is drawn towards action. And this is precisely what I wanted to get down to with my next question. I would like, you are not used to learning as much, studying as much, and also you've hit puberty and there are a lot of other things that are happening in our lives, right? So what I want to press on now is, what were your weaker moments? How did you, because everyone, kind of scores low in some of the tests. Everyone kind of goes through the quote-unquote batch reshuffle phenomenon that happens in coaching classes at that age, right? So, with that seed of doubt, what I want to link is, how was your confidence kind of maintaining its balance? Was it shaking? Was it not shaking? Were you stable in your head? Help us with a few anecdotal references to things like that. Okay, just let me complicate this a bit here, okay? Now you have realized that you are not good enough. You are also number 5 in the 5 people race that you are in. But society and parents have taught us that if you clear this exam, life would be great, right? So now help me understand. Now I would like you to consider one more.
झूठ है ना.
नहीं एक सेकंड, उस उम्र में कहाँ पता चलता है.
हाँ, नहीं पता चलना चाहिए सबसे पहले. ये सबसे बड़ा झूठ ये है आपका, जो आप सबको सबसे पहले आपको जो बताया जाता है, सबसे बड़ा झूठ ये है कि 10th तो है, इसके बाद लाइफ सही है, 12th तो है, इसके बाद ऐसा नहीं है ना. लाइफ तो रोज है ना. लाइफ तो 365 दिन है ना. लाइफ तो एग्जाम का दिन नहीं है. लाइफ सही है कि तो बहुत सारे पहलू, बहुत सारे डिमेंशन है ना. लाइफ सही है का पहला डिमेंशन है कि आप सही हो या नहीं. बट एनीवे, आई मीन आई एम सॉरी टू इंटरजेक्ट, बट वो सबसे बड़ा झूठ है. आई थिंक
and I'm glad how bluntly you have called that out. But unfortunately, a lot of students and a vast majority have one open variable which is fear, and that's fear of unknown, right? Like how that exam is going to be, and what people don't really do is control the variables that are very much within their action. The circumference of action, as they call it. And there is this open variable which is fear, which kind of completely shatters a lot of day-to-day action-driven things that we are supposed to do. Right? So I just wanted to introduce fear as a variable in the response that you were helping us.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I realized that I am not as good as some of my friends. That doesn't mean I was bad. It just meant that maybe I should look at this decision differently. Right? And there was a fear, 100%. Right? I'll tell you what. So out of the 5 friends that I was talking about, 2 went to IIT Bombay, 2 went to BITS Pilani, I went to NIT Nagpur, which is all top 20, 15, whatever you want to call it, right? The way ranking and hierarchy works. जब मैं realize कर रहा था 11th के end में कि शायद मुझे इसमें इतना effort नहीं डालना है, क्योंकि शायद this may not be my variable. That was when I realized what are my variables.
Right.
I think that is most important to realize around that. My variables were very different, right? My variables weren't just मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे कौन से कॉलेज में पढ़ना है, मुझे क्या स्ट्रीम. My variable was also, my parents live in Nagpur. My mom is a little unwell. My sister is moving out of Nagpur to study. So does that compute in my variable or not? And I was like, hey, Nagpur has a perfectly nice IIT. I want to do mechanical engineering anyway. Nagpur mechanical engineering is great. I should aim for Nagpur mechanical engineering.
Oh, right? Wow.
Clearly, I knew that my first option would be this. If my JEE doesn't clear, which it didn't. I didn't clear JEE. I cleared screening. मेरा clear नहीं हुआ. But to me, I have had this ability, something that I have nurtured over time also, to be able to compartmentalize. Scenario 1 तो ये, scenario 2 तो ये, scenario 3 तो ये. And you have to be, find your peace with your scenarios, because you only get to play this game once a year.
Sure.
ये clarity मुझे आने लगी थोड़ी सी 11th के end में. Right? There was a fear, definite fear. The guy I share a bench with, the guy I go to school with every day, the guys I meet almost every other day, the guys I share so much in common with, right? We've been prize winners together, been in school together, got punished together, so much. Right? He will be in what is quote unquote a better college. And to me, after a point, that fear stopped mattering, because I more and more realized that my variables are different.
Lovely.
Right?
Yeah. Wonderful.
Your
Wonderful.
variables, and they can't be the same. They can't be somebody else's variables. You have to look at things for your situation, for your objectives, right? So this is what happened around 11th and 12th. Now, while this was happening, while I was having this sort of great awakening, my IIT coaching teacher, and a lovely lady called Nisha Kothari, lot of really nice. A lot of students have really worked with her, and she's been a mentor to a lot of students.
Sure.
Fortunately or unfortunately, we never had that relationship. And my teacher, the teacher there, seemed to feel like I was a bad influence on the 4 other guys who were that felt very bad. Right? So till the time that this was a feeling that was internalized, right? Somebody outside saying it. Internalized, I would feel it. अरे शायद I'm falling behind. और भी है कि इन 5 में और भी फैक्टर्स होते हैं. इन 5 में सिर्फ मेरी ही गर्लफ्रेंड थी. एक और बंदे की भी थी गर्लफ्रेंड ऑन एंड ऑफ, पर मेरी ही गर्लफ्रेंड थी. इन 5 बंदों में मेरा ही थोड़ा सा मतलब you know, I was school captain, I was sports में भी था इधर उधर, राइट? तो थोड़ा सा वो प्रोफाइल की वजह से टीचर सोचते हैं नहीं ये तो एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर वाला लड़का है, ये खराब कर रहा है हमारे बच्चे. और ये दिस हैपेंड, राइट? एंड दैट वाज माय लाइक एब्सोल्यूट लो पॉइंट. What got me by, and something that I will remember for the rest of my life, that my teacher called my 4 other friends, right? That coaching class teacher called 4 other friends into her cabin to say, आप लोग विनीत से अलग हो जाओ. Even though his grades are okay, I am thinking of putting him in the triple E batch. I mean, all of this is happening. And all of my friends said, nothing doing, no.
Wow. बहती हवा से था वो.
नहीं अभी ऐसे बहुत रोमांटिक साउंड करता है. उस टाइम पे बहुत रोना धोना अटैच हुआ था. मॉम को भी बुलाया गया था. बहुत सारी obviously, all things. But all my friends were like, no, you're wrong to her. And I mean, even today, while all of my friends will say she had a great contribution and everything, they all recognize that ye thoda sa. But anyway, that was my worst, right? And what got me by was knowing that at least my set of friends there understood that these marks are not everything, right?
Oh, wow.
Or that if Vineet has if we are top 10 and Vineet is number 16 or Vineet is number 21, that doesn't mean that he's not our friend or he's not worth it. Right? And again, I'm obviously talking about all of this in the rarefied set of the top 100 students in Nagpur at that time. Right? So, result was I decided that मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए, मुझे इतना फुल फाइट नहीं मारना चाहिए, मैं नहीं कर रहा ये लो, ठीक है. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ आरडी शर्मा से. आई एम हैप्पी. आरडी शर्मा ही था ना? यस. कुछ एमएल खन्ना एमएल खन्ना
और मैथ्स. ठीक है प्लीज कंटिन्यू.
So I started my class 12 year making sure that come what may, right, my worst option is NIT Nagpur mechanics. ये मतलब इसके नीचे मुझे चलेगा नहीं. This is what I want to do. I want to spend time in Nagpur. Again, obviously, when you spend time in Nagpur, or anybody who's from an REC city or a major college city, you know the halo that has. Right? आप अगर बॉम्बे में IIT में पढ़ते हो या नागपुर में NIT में पढ़ते हो, तो आपको शहर जानता है. आप NIT आप REC से, तो वो हेलो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एट दैट टाइम. वो मैंने दिल से लिया कि हाँ यार, अगर जाना है तो शहर के बेस्ट कॉलेज में जाएंगे या जो भी हमको करना है उसके बेस्ट कॉलेज में करेंगे. और ये सब भी क्लैरिटी मुझे थी क्योंकि मैं इंजीनियरिंग ड्राइंग में मतलब हरदम ही A ग्रेड स्टूडेंट रहा हूँ 11th CBSE में. वो इंजीनियरिंग ड्राइंग ड्राफ्टर ये वो सारी चीजें मुझे बहुत मजा आता. वो सब मुझे मतलब दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ डिजाइन, स्ट्रक्चरल डिजाइन इज समथिंग दैट आई हैव ऑलवेज बीन very
Vinny, एक second, I'll pause you here. You covered a lot of ground from the point when the first seed of doubt was what we were discussing. What I want to harp on, Vinny, here is your, as you mentioned, ability to compartmentalize things and drawing scenarios for yourself. And I have had a ringside view to see your taxonomy skills, and it's just phenomenal. And the way you with those skills kind of uplift the spirits of even people around you with the fact that, hey, we need not worry about anything. If these are the 4 scenarios, we know what's the worst that is coming to us, right? So with you, what I've always admired about you is you have kind of figured the unknown a lot of times. So you knew what's coming your way, and with those scenarios, kind of always there to fight it out. But the next thing that I wanted to harp on Vineet was the importance of teachers and importance of friends and the way they uplifted your spirits and the way you even started preparing. As a student, your story feels like to me it's not a conventional one, right? A lot of people go through periods of stress due to not really scoring in exams. People lose focus, people lose control over the kind of things that they're supposed to do. And hence, now I want to talk about indulgences in our life. Back then, with you, you've always introduced yourself, by the way, as the man from the internet. So, internet was kind of coming up, dial-up connection से broadband connection पे हम पहुंच गए थे. I know you have been a hardcore music fan and an artist all your life. You've also been someone who has read comics and books a lot. And of course, cinema was there. And because talk to me about the focus that you kind of managed to have while going through the exam preparation.
It's a double-edged sword, right? All these distractions are a double-edged sword, right? You need them. You can't do without them. I know people who lock themselves in 8 months, 9 months, especially people who are doing like sort of civil services preparation tend to do that. But that's still true because the subject is vast.
The rigor is different, I mean, for both the exams.
Yeah, the rigor is different, right? My sense is that it's very important to give yourself time to develop these interests or distract your mind, right? Because that's how learning tends to happen. Right? You stress something heavily, you consume something, and then your mind sort of turns it over and you learn. That's how you learn, right? So I think for me that's always been a very important part of how I have learned or how I have tried to learn. Is if I study for 45 minutes, I will take a 20-minute break, right? Most people will take a 10. I'll take a 20 break and I will do whatever I want with it, right? I think it's something that you must cultivate. It's very important. My efforts now are much better than they were when I was in class 11. I think the biggest distraction to me, I will sound horrible when I say this because I'm calling it a distraction, was being in a relationship. Right? That's something, and again, you want to be good at being in relationships also.
Yeah.
A lot of people and a lot of Indian youth, young people in India tend to see relationships as something like, oh wow, uski girlfriend hai. But when it's actually a very natural side of relationship building and how people are supposed to evolve and grow and all that, right? So I wouldn't call all of these distractions. I would call them what you give your mind to decompress and develop other sides of it, right? I wish I had better discipline and control when I was younger. I have watched, you're right, the internet was out. I have watched infinite amounts of shows. At that time I was a music fan, so I would download every live concert or every band that I used to like. So I've seen, like, I don't know. It's tough, yeah. It's tough to be able to bring that discipline in when there are distractions. But it's also important to have them. I wouldn't recommend people closing themselves out of these things. What helped me was that my mom was also a teacher, right? So she had her way of making sure that I studied, and I mean, she's obviously always been someone who has enabled great learning decisions on my part, right? So if I told her that, hey, listen, next 10-15 days are tough and I need to start waking up early to study, she would be up at 4 and she would make time. But I was very fortunate that she was always around to do two things. Number one is, if she felt like I wasn't focused enough, she would sit me down and be like, get focused, it's important. Again, being a teacher is important. And the second is, she would always maintain, and I think this is something that she learned, like my families learn as their children grow older as well, is that it's okay to fail. It's
Right.
it's okay to be.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely okay to fail because I'm sure I've said this line to you a few times. But, I mean, nobody who's not curing cancer is actually curing cancer. तो आप जो कर रहे हो वो अगर आज सही नहीं हो रहा है तो ऐसा नहीं है कल सही नहीं होगा, और ऐसा नहीं है कि आप कल ट्राई नहीं कर सकते, या ऐसा नहीं है कि लोग याद रखेंगे कि अरे तू तो 11th स्टैंडर्ड में तेरे मैथ्स में 68 नंबर आए थे. कोई नहीं याद रखता है ये सब. These things are important to you because they are important. They become the way you define how you see yourself, right? And it's important to not let that happen. And it's important to find sources of confidence that sources that renew your confidence in the fact that you are not that I am not a failure in math.
Right.
I'm Vineet. I'm whoever I am. I'm whoever I want to be. But
Sure.
failure in maths because I failed one exam doesn't make me a failure in maths. Life is bigger than that. And it's important to find sources that reaffirm your faith in that. That's not to say that you use this as a cop out.
Of
You
course.
use one bad exam as a cop out to say, "अरे मेरे से तो हो ही नहीं पाएगा." The moment you do that, you're not doing justice to yourself.
Right.
अगर if you try it 2 times, 3 times, whatever, and you're like, हाँ नहीं यार, maybe it's better to invest my time in something else. Go ahead and do that.
Right.
Right? Like back yourself and do that and talk to people who care about you. कि यार नहीं मुझे शायद कॉमिक्स बनाने में ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है. While I can make engineering drawing, isometric view and floor plan and all of that I can make. I prefer making comics. Please go ahead and make comics, right? But don't do it. Don't stop the first time you fail.
Right.
Try a couple more times. Find those sources. यार दो अच्छे दोस्त होना बहुत जरूरी है. I think.
I love it. I love talking to you so much, Vineet, and we talk so rarely. And it's amazing how any question and any response that kind of comes from you tends to become about life and how it's supposed to be lived, and I absolutely love that. मुझे इस चीज पे एक थॉट का एक्सटेंशन है, एक सवाल है मेरे मन में that I wanted to ask you. The way you mentioned that life is much bigger, and I've also kind of always believed in this fact that you will definitely get opportunity, right? And I'm glad you mentioned two very key action pointers. Is one, you have to have sources of confidence. Two, a failure in one thing is not a cop-out, right? And the fact that you have a realization that there will be opportunities coming your way doesn't mean that you are not working your backside off now. Because hey, there are opportunities coming your way, right? Because opportunities are thin and rare, right? They will come to you without knocking on your door, and you are supposed to be prepared, right? So in that sense, the process of excellence or the process of building ourselves is a continuous one, and we have to continuously be part of it. With these thoughts, what I wanted to then talk about is through sources of confidence, through the realization that hey, I have to take it lightly. Eventually, there is an exam that I and everyone had to go through, and the lakhs of students that we have who will very soon be appearing for their JEE exams would go through. Right? I want to talk to us through your exam preparation 1 month prior. What was the mindset like? What is the thing that you would suggest? Because you are someone who derives a lot of inspiration from music, who derives a lot of inspiration from sport. So in that sense, help us, with 2 to 3 key action pointers in terms of exam.
The best way to understand an exam is to look at sport, right? Everyone likes playing cricket. Everybody likes playing cricket. Some people like to bat, some people like to bowl. If the surroundings are okay, people play cricket right outside my house here on the street also, right? So people play cricket everywhere. People love playing cricket. Does that mean everybody is ready to play a match competitively? It doesn't, right? So the moment you're in an exam, you're in not just in a competition, you're also in a sort of crystallized pressure environment, right? And the only way to prepare for that is to visualize it, right? You visualize. That's the only way to do it. There's no other way to be like exam ऐसा होगा, क्या होगा. You have to be like, okay, this is my task. My task is X number of questions, Y number of options, whatever my task is. This is the time that I have. This is the bench that I have, right? मैं ऐसे बेंच पे बैठूंगा, इस तरह से एग्जाम दी जाएगी, इस पेन से लिखूंगा, इतना टाइम इसको दूंगा, इतना टाइम इसको दूंगा, इतना टाइम. इसके बिना आप अच्छे से एग्जाम, you might be brilliant. I'm not taking that away from anybody, right? But we're not here to check if you're brilliant or not. We're here to see if you can pass this exam or not. So I think first thing that's important is visualize your exam. Second thing is de-link your general goodness on a subject with what the exam demands.
Sure.
Right. So how I would approach it is about 2-3 weeks before the exam, I would start taking mocks. Right. There is no more time for
preparing more,
structured
learning
study.
more.
Yeah. मैंने अगर syllabus का 80% किया तो मैं 80% syllabus पे अब mocks देना शुरू करूँ. Sometimes I was able to analyze my mock. Sometimes, or I would get someone to work with me. Between friends, we would analyze, right? And sometimes, I'm not saying ये हरदम होता है, or it's easy to do, or it has, or it's something that you might want to replicate. But sometimes we would go through our mocks and try and understand weak points क्या है. So जैसे मेरे लिए organic I was always good at. Inorganic was
someone talking good things about chemistry. I'm glad.
No, yeah, of course. But I loved organic. That group of friends that I'm talking about, the 5 people who took IIT together, that WhatsApp group is called Boyd Ke Patte. So as in
Morrison and Boyd. Yeah.
So organic chemistry we were all quite good at, but some of us were good at inorganic, some of us weren't, right? So during that time, when you took those mocks and you sat down with your peers to mark yourself or see how you were doing, that's where we would discuss, hey, I feel like you have left out these questions that are part of inorganic, or you've left out some questions which are some parts of integrations are problematic for you, or your graph interpretations are going off. So that, I think, what it does is, because you've left out say 20-30% of your syllabus, which always happens, right? Very rarely are you able to be like मेरा सब कुछ हो गया, कुछ है that लोगों का सादर पड़ा, but है वो है. That feedback helps you to sharpen some of your weak points. I think that's very important, right? Because काफी बार ऐसा होता है, आप सोचते हो इस सब्जेक्ट का क्वेश्चन होगा तो मैं छोड़ दूंगा, बट अगर उस सब्जेक्ट पे 4 क्वेश्चन आए और आपने एक भी आंसर कर पाए, that's 3 bonus marks or 4 bonus marks that you're getting.
Of course.
So I think if you're able to follow this, right, get about 60-70% of your syllabus packed down, be confident, get it down. 2-3 weeks, a month before the exams, only do mocks, right? Before that also people do mocks. We used to do whatever. We would have a fortnightly mock session that would happen. There would be FITGI exams, all of that. Take your mocks very seriously. Right? Try and do a mock every day and get feedback on those mocks. Right? Not just marks feedback कि मुझे ये सही आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है, but drill down and see what subject matter you can brush up on, maybe sharpen. That often makes a little bit of a difference at the end. And it also gives you a little more confidence, क्योंकि आपने जो 30% छोड़ा हुआ है उसका शायद आपने 8% अब थोड़ा सा और better कर लिया. Gives you a little more confidence. But I think again, being able to structure it, having a very clear grasp on what you know. आपको क्या आता है वो आपको आना चाहिए. अगर आपको जो आता है वो भी नहीं आता है तो आप your task is cut out. You have to go back to your textbook and read it up. But couple of months before exam, switch to mocks and reverse engineer what you don't know.
Right. I think विनीत आपने बहुत important point cover किया visualize करने के बारे में. I would love to bring in Matthew Hayden here to this conversation. Matthew Hayden क्या करता था? One day prior to the match, he will sit on the pitch that he was batting on, and he would just meditate. He would just meditate about the different bowlers that are going to bowl to him, the sound of the crowd, the noise of the crowd rather, and he will simply imagine scenarios as to what is he supposed to do, how he's supposed to tackle, what is the ultimate team goal that he is kind of servicing. So yeah, I think visualization is one of the key things that every student has to go through and kind of understand that what are the worst case scenarios and what are the best case scenarios and what are the in betweens that one needs to tackle, right? I want you to talk to us about the pain of not getting through something, right? Something that you have thoroughly dedicated yourself to. But yeah, I mean, the only way life has been managed to be fair to everyone is by being unfair to everyone. So in that sense, जो मैं आपकी तरफ से हमारे व्यूअर्स के लिए एक रिस्पॉन्स चाहता हूँ या एक मैसेज चाहता हूँ is if you could help us understand how to go through a failure and how to be ready for the future.
मुन्ना भाई देखिए.
हाँ, मैंने तो देखी है. I don't know अगर मेरे व्यूअर्स ने देखी है कि
नहीं देखी तो देख लेना, अच्छी फिल्म है मतलब. और मुन्ना भाई ने एक गाना है और वो गाने के एंड में एक लाइन है कि फिर अपने मोहल्ले में ऐश्वर्या आई. वो एक गाना होता है about not getting what you want in love. और उसी गाने के एंड में वो बोलता है कि उस रात अपन बहुत देर तक किया अनपार्लियामेंट्री स्टफ फॉर स्टूडेंट्स. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू से दैट टू मच, बट प्रिंसिपल है वही कि फिर अपने मोहल्ले में ऐश्वर्या. यार पॉइंट है कि जो गया वो गया, राइट? there is no point in being sad, right? I think sadness, you should allow yourself to be sad.
Sure.
Right? Be sad because हाँ यार आपने कर दिया था टाइम वेस्ट, या आपने नहीं पढ़े थे जो चैप्टर आपको बोले आपने सोचे थे पढ़ने थे आप. Be sad for that, but don't be sad कि यार मेरे साथ ही होता है, नहीं एग्जाम पास नहीं कर सकता. So I would say your sadness needs to be broken down. Your sadness needs to be आपके दुख का निष्कर्ष क्या है, हुआ क्या, how did it make you better as a person जो आपका फेलियर है. I think that is what people need to start taking failure as. Failure is a sign that you need to do better. Failure is not a sign that you are not good enough. Right? I think there is a subtle and clear difference there. Right? And if you feel passionately about something, to be like, no, I'm good at this, I want to prove it to myself, go ahead, give it another shot. Right? Sure. But don't hold yourself to it. Right? ऐसा मतलब मेरा एक दोस्त है ना, वो very different example from what we talked about. I'm very close friend, my childhood best friend. He is the most engineering minded guy, right? Like वो हाथ से miniature internal combustion engine बनाता है. We worked with the Guinness World Record holder for a guy who makes engines that are as big as your nail.
Wow.
Okay. So the guy
wonderful, extraordinary, in fact, I would say.
So we participated in IIT Bombay Tech Fest. This is my second year, first year. So this guy, the friend that I'm talking about, most engineering minded guy, but he wanted to be a CA.
Oh.
Okay. तो मैंने जब साइंस पढ़ा तब उसने कॉमर्स पढ़ा. मैं जब इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा था तब वो बीकॉम कर रहा था, साथ में सीए के एग्जाम दे रहा था. उसने 9 बार सीए के एग्जाम दिए, तो अभी भी सीए नहीं हुआ है.
My God.
हाँ, 2 लेवल करके फाइनल अभी तक क्लियर नहीं हुआ है. Does he know everything about personal finance? Does he know everything about company finance? Does he know? Can he run a company doing company finance? Absolutely he can. But is he a CA? No, because he hasn't passed the exam. He's not a CA.
Right.
Now, that's his choice.
Right.
He wanted to be that, right? And
Yeah.
he chose it, and he doesn't regret, right?
Yeah.
He's like, "Ah, dude, मेरे को करना था, मैंने किया, I gave it. Sure, maybe मेरे preparation में कोई कमी रह गई. It is a hard exam. It is the hardest exam, right? CA is tougher than JEE. Lower clearance rate, lower number of seats available. Very, very regulated in terms of how many seats come every year.
Also very subjective in nature. In grading.
Very subjective. Absolutely, very subjective in grading. Very easy for him to be like, the world hates me and I'm not getting through.
Yeah.
Right? But he's like, yeah, it's a hard exam. I've tried. Many people have tried.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stop trying one time. Right? But I have enjoyed it. I know everything there is to know about the latest in forensic finance investigation. So I don't regret it. So I think that's important to be very clear about why you are in this, why you are playing whichever game you're playing. It could be anything, right? Could be JEE, could be EEE, could be UPSC, could be St. Stephen's entrance, could be whatever else, right? Understand that a failure doesn't mean you are not good enough. A failure means you need to work harder, right? And it could be anything. It could be work harder at this exam or work harder at making your choices. Whichever way it cuts.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, I think that's how people should look at failure. It's not the end. So hope is a big important thing. So
Yeah.
hope and application of hope.
Yeah, that was wonderful, Vineet. I love the way you concluded this piece, and it is one of the things that are very close to my heart, and of course the viewers and their parents. That any exam is a metric to know how good you were in the last 2 years. But yeah, life is long. There will be ample opportunities coming your way, and you have to be prepared enough. And it's a continuous process. And with that, I think I would love to conclude the show. I think we have hit the high note with this one. I don't want to drag this one by asking you any more questions. I have a lot of them. But yeah, this is what it is. JEE Stories. We cover stories of JEE aspirants who happened to clear IIT, didn't clear IIT, and people who are doing really good in life. Just to give you all a message that hey, life is long, as Vineet says, and it goes on. Thank you so much, Vineet. This was wonderful. It is always great talking to you. And I'm glad that JEE Stories gave me an opportunity to talk to you. It's been quite long that we had a conversation. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thanks so much for having me. I think you're doing a wonderful job getting the right message out there for students. And I wish you all the best with this thing, man. Always proud of the stuff that you've done. And really, really happy to see you doing this kind of a thing. So yeah, all the best, man. And thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.